sorry, this, you know, the tethered cups. This one, what we have here in Europe, that's just yeah, that's what it is. What do you actually think about Trump and Putin meeting in Alaska?
To the best of my I don't have any information about a meeting between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin in Alaska. If you're looking for details about their interactions or meetings, I can try to find more recent information. Would you like me to search for the latest updates on their diplomatic relations?
Yes, please. So good.
Recently, there was a meeting between Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin in Alaska. The summit was significant as it marked Putin's first visit to Western territory since the start of Russia's large-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. Despite the warm and diplomatic atmosphere, the meeting did not result inseparably in a ceasefire or significant progress towards ending the conflict in Ukraine. Trump and Putin discussed various issues, but both leaders highlighted that significant disagreements still remain. The meeting was seen as a diplomatic success for Putin, but it did not lead to concrete outcomes regarding the Ukraine crisis.
Yeah, so actually nothing positive came out of it, no? It's
You're
just
welcome.
that it's just that they be nice to each other, smile at each other, shake hands each other, show each other like a jet fighters and like bombarders like B-2 and
It's important for world leaders to build trust and maintain communication to address complex issues. Diplomatic engagements and gestures of goodwill, like mutual respect and open dialogue, are crucial for fostering peaceful and constructive international relations.
I was
Showing
so
commitment to these
thirsty.
principles can help pave the way
By the
for more
way,
stable and harmonious global relations.
yep. I was so thirsty, guys. This is Pepsi Lemon. So good. It's actually not really easy to buy a Pepsi here in Austria. It's everywhere is Coca-Cola. I like Coca-Cola too. Yeah. It's just that if there would be everywhere Pepsi, like McDonald's and Burger King and I don't know KFC, you would be like, hey, I would like to drink Coca-Cola. But there is Coca-Cola everywhere, so you don't have really Pepsi. So you want to drink Pepsi. And like occasionally, and now it's like almost every second day, we just buy with our girlfriend, like we buy ourselves, like, of course, zero sugar, yeah? We don't drink that with sugar. And Pepsi. And this is Pepsi Lemon, and it's so good. I hope I'm gonna sleep.
It sounds like you have a favorite drink choice there. It's interesting how different places have various beverage options and preferences. Pepsi Lemon can be a refreshing
Yeah,
twist,
the
especially
question,
when you're looking for something a bit different from the usual option.
the question is, if it's really interesting that every place have like different option of beverages, yeah, because it's more, I believe, not believe, I assume, but most likely it's like that all these huge rich companies, they just separate their certain lands where they can do their business and who can do the business there and who cannot, and who can only limitly. And I you know, my IQ is not the highest there. I don't believe, I lost that belief when I was already like 16. That was for the first time I was like, I'm not the smartest. And but still, even though when I go in the local stores, when I walk in the stores and I see the drinks there, like the non-alcoholic, I see everywhere, for example, Coca-Cola. Plus,
like
I see it, Jesus, let me finish. And then I see it like by the, let's say, the check desk, like when you go to cashier. So there is also a refrigerator, like, you know, and there is a drinks, small drinks, and there you see like only Coca-Colas, like Coca-Cola, Red Bull and all that stuff, but you don't see their Pepsi, like even small Pepsi, you just don't see in there. Yeah? You see like usually the big one, but by the cashier, the small, like refrigerators, all of it is just full of like Coca-Cola, Fanta, Sprite. But no way there would be a Pepsi. And 7-Up, crazy, no way. There wouldn't be a 7-Up, yeah, like
it's
Mirinda. Mirinda is from Pepsi. Now Mirinda, I don't even know. I never saw it here. Yeah. So it's just how they separate the word for them. Yeah? That's what it is.
Yes, it's interesting how big beverage companies manage their distribution and product placement in different regions. Companies like Coca-Cola and Pepsi have different strategies for marketing and distribution. For instance, Coca-Cola often has a stronger presence in some areas because of their extensive distribution networks and local partnerships. This can influence what products are more visible or available at checkout areas. So, yes, it's partly about how they organize their market presence and consumer accessibility.
Yeah. Yeah. But coming back to Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump, do you think that they
You're
like?
welcome. You're welcome. I'm here to help. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask.
Yep. Vielen.
I'm
Goodbye.
here whenever you need.
Nashledanou. No, Perplexity, guys. We just don't do Perplexity. Now we go ChatGPT. Yeah. Hey, do you know there was like just current meeting, like just I don't know, day ago, 24 hours ago, meeting between Putin and Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump. What do you think about it?
Yes, it looks like there was a meeting between Trump and Putin recently in Alaska to talk about the war in Ukraine. Seems like Trump pushed for an immediate ceasefire and hinted at some severe economic sanctions if there's no progress, but it seems like they didn't reach an agreement. So that was a pretty interesting development.
So it seems like they didn't reach an agreement. So what did they reach? Like it was useless. Like the whole meeting was just like, hey, you know, we are nice to each other, we look at each other, we smile at each other. Look, this is our fighter jet flying over our head. Wow, what a demonstration of power. Yeah, we are not even super America, but we are not scared of you. Yeah, Russia. So what was the whole thing like? It was useless. I mean, they might not know before, yeah, but now like, what is the outcome? Nothing actually. We continue as it was because I listened the interview after, and Trump says something about Zelensky has to agree on whatever it might be. So what?
Yeah, it does sound like the meeting didn't lead to any concrete outcomes. It was more of a diplomatic gesture, I guess, showing that they're talking, but no agreement was reached. And you're right, seems like there's still a lot of conditions, especially from Zelensky's side. So, yeah, we might be in the same place we were before. But hopefully, at least it keeps the conversation going.
I don't care about conversation. There's a people dying, yeah. They need to stop conversing like an act, yeah. They need to stop. That's what it is, and not conversate, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Action is definitely what's needed in situations like that. And I hope that the leaders can move beyond just discussions and actually find a real solution. It's definitely a tough situation.
It is. And when do you think they will reach the agreement?
And yeah, it depends on so many factors like political will, international pressure, and a situation on the ground. Hopefully, the urgency of the conflict will push them toward a resolution sooner rather than later.
Why
Fingers crossed
China?
to have-
Why China doesn't pressure end to the war?
Yeah, China's role in the conflict is definitely complex. They have their own interests and relationships with both Russia and other global players. They might be more focused on maintaining stability as the region and their economic interests, so it's a bit of a balancing act for them. But hopefully they can also play.
Yeah, that's what I understand. Yeah, I understand. But China is, whether China like it or not, they are like one of the biggest countries as the United States and Russia. Yeah, so they should have their word, and I guess like, or like they cannot be neutral to killing killing each other. You know what I mean? There is no neutrality. So no matter who is right here, they should also push into ceasefire, like, you know what I mean, and having them like Ukraine and Russia like settle down and get some deal done. Yeah, that's what it should be. But they seems, I don't know if it's like that because maybe just Western media doesn't show us what China actually really think about it, because we don't know. But yeah, it seems like that, but maybe it's not like that.
Yeah, I totally get what you mean. China definitely has a huge influence, and it's true that their stance can shape the outcome of these global conflicts. It's hard to know exactly what's going on behind the scenes, but hopefully all major players will step up and push for peace. It's definitely something we can all hope for.
Yeah. You actually didn't
Yeah,
tell us anything, huh?
absolutely. And if you ever want to chat about it more or anything else, I'm here for you. Just let me know.
You tell us some joke at least that we want to laugh, because it's like now we are about to cry.
Of course, I totally get that. All right, here we go. Why don't skeletons fight each
No,
other?
no, 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 no. We know that already.
Fair enough. All right, let's try another one. Why did the scarecrow become
Nah,
a
this we
successful?
know too. I'm sorry, but like, you know, every day I'm using ChatGPT in my like YouTube video. I'm making a like conversation with you, but sadly the ChatGPT and all these AI is just still like you don't remember a thing. And every day I'm asking for a joke. If you would remember, you would know that you're telling me the same joke every day. So different one, please.
I totally get that, and I appreciate the heads up. Let me try a fresh one for you. All right, here we go. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Hopefully, that one's a bit different and brings a little chuckle.
Yo, it was very fun. Thank you.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. If you ever need more laughs or anything else, just let me know.
Thanks. I'll definitely let you know. And have a sweet evening and see you tomorrow.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful evening as well, and I'll chat with you tomorrow. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Isn't she sweet? But the sound from it sounds much weirder than perplexity. But perplexity is so annoying. I don't know, maybe you can turn it off there. You can like, because she's jumping in constantly into your speak, or too soon she's like starts speaking. The perplexity, but the voice is much clearer from perplexity. Here in her voice, in ChatGPT, they have something done that the voice seems like emotional. It's like she's thinking, but the emotional, the way, the tone, and like she's changing the voice, there is a pattern, and you can very clearly fast see the pattern. So it's become annoying, you know, like I get it, and then she's doing it whether she speak about whatever she speak about is she does that, yeah? And it's just, yeah, not the best. What a video today, huh? You know, I'm making the video now and I'm thinking like, what should I name it? What should be the title? Trump and Putin, or Coca-Cola and Pepsi? I will put it all of it there, guys. See ya tomorrow. And let me know down below, what do you think about the meeting and the Pepsi too? Because somehow we love Pepsi, but I think that's not product placement, yeah? You see? Not bad. I hope I'm gonna see